They've made mistakes in the past that by law they can have expunged from their records. But for so many people, the burden of legal fees is a major roadblock in the path to a new life. That's why Louisville Urban League hosted a clinic today at Roosevelt Perry Elementary School. Our Dennis Ting was there as organizers faced overwhelming turnout. Dennis?
Well, that's right, Kayla. People say the line stretched around the block at Roosevelt Perry Elementary School. Many people even turned away because the event was at capacity. But for those who were able to make it in, getting the record expunged is a second chance. Around 40 lawyers and dozens more volunteers were on hand at the Riley Reentry Project hosted by the Louisville Urban League today at Roosevelt Perry Elementary School. This event was made possible thanks to a $300,000 donation, which is spread over 3 years by Stephen Riley, an Urban League board member and the director of the Speed Art Museum. People who have the criminal record eligible for expungement, they met with lawyers who helped file paperwork, which would ordinarily cost several $100s. But today, all those costs were covered.
So many of us are living from paycheck to paycheck that there's no extra money to pay for expungement. So everybody's doing the best they can, and this is holding people back, keeping them out of jobs, keeping them from being promoted, sometimes keeping them from schools with their children.
Urban League President and CEO Sadiqa Reynolds says there were several hundred people who were able to receive some help today. She says this is the largest expungement event where everything is paid for that she knows of in Kentucky. She says at this time she doesn't know how many records have been cleared because several people have multiple charges, each coming with its own costs. And while Reynolds says she did have to turn several people away, she says after the event, the Urban League will look at how much money it spent, and if there's money remaining, the Urban League will be holding another expungement event soon. Dennis Ting, WHAS 11 News.